When you think of big-time wrestling cities, there's St. Louis, home of my favorite, Randy Orton. There's Las Vegas, which is home to WrestleMania this year, and you might even think of Davenport, Iowa, the home of the current world heavyweight champion, Seth Rollins. But there's another town in Iowa with deep roots in professional wrestling, Delta, Iowa. The town of just under 300 people may not seem like much on paper, but it's home to one of the holy grails of sports entertainment, the Delta Dome.
It used to be a regular venue for different promotions about 20 years ago or so. It's just an old school venue, obviously, kind of old school fans, and it's just going to be a lot of fun.
Very special place. 20 years ago when I got into wrestling, this was the mecca of Iowa pro wrestling. So pretty cool to be here tonight, 20 years later, and being in the main event.
While this venue is known Madison Square Garden, it holds a special place in the heart of wrestling fans around Southeast Iowa. It doesn't hold regular shows anymore, but when the pro wrestlers make it back to Delta, it makes for a memorable experience.
You look around the building, it's a small, intimate environment. It's a small town. There's not a lot of things that come to Delta, Iowa. So when you have a thing like tonight, a big professional wrestling show with a couple dozen professional wrestlers in this ring performing, that's a big deal for the community. That's a big deal for the county. It's a tourism thing as well. Not a lot of entertainment comes to small town Iowa. So when something like this comes to town, everybody knows. You put up a poster in the grocery store, everybody walks by and sees it when they get their groceries every week. I think it means the world, you know. You don't have to travel to Des Moines to see pro wrestling. You don't have to travel to Ottumwa to see pro wrestling.
On Saturday, the Dome was home to several fun matches with up-and-coming talent as well as some old returning faces. The size of the venue wasn't just special for those visiting. It gave the wrestlers and fans a chance to have a more memorable experience as the action was as close as it could get.
I mean, you get to hear the sounds. When people get slammed on this ring behind me, it makes a big noise. So to actually be that close to it, when you go to a big-time show like WWE, you're usually sitting back a ways, and you don't get that really up-close and personal experience.
The wrestlers hoped that not only did the fans have a good time, but the experience inspired the next generation of sports entertainers, with one even using a line from a famous sports movie that took place in the Hawkeye state.
They always say if you build it, they will come. Field of Dreams, Iowa vibes, right? So like I think that at the end of the day, just being able to provide that to somebody that's, you know, in a small town that says, man, I really want to pursue this and do this. It's like, I'm a small town kid myself. I grew up in a small town, and I never thought I'd do this any day of my life, and here I am.
While the fans didn't get to see the likes of John Cena, Cody Rhodes, or Rhea Ripley, this small-town venue showed the spirit of the Hawkeye state and what professional wrestling looks like when it comes to small-town Iowa. This isn't the last event for the Central Empire Wrestling. This year, they'll be hosting Bridge Slam 7 at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa on September 6th.